Welcome back to my English classes. I am thankful for everyone, those who have subscribed me. Please do like and share my channel. Now today we are going to study from Beehive, class 9th, chapter 6, My Childhood. Now this story is related to the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji. Now first we will see the theme. The theme of the story is APJ Abdul Kalam's childhood. In this story, we are going to study or we are going to know about the childhood of Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam had a happy childhood where all his requirements were met by his parents. As we were also given everything by our parents when we were a child, so the same thing was there with him. He and his four siblings inherited certain admirable qualities from their parents. जैसे कुछ जीन्स हम लोग के अंदर पेरेंट्स की आती हैं वैसे ही इनके अंदर भी आई, which was honesty, self-discipline, goodness and kindness. These four qualities were there which came into them. His three best friends were from orthodox Brahmin families, but as children none of them felt any difference among themselves because of their different backgrounds and upbringing. Now because of the different background, जैसे हम लोग बचपन में कोई डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं करते हैं कि वो हिंदू है, वो क्रिश्चियन है, वो पंजाबी है, वो मुस्लिम है, तो हम उनके साथ ना खेलें. तो सेम थिंग वाज देयर विथ हिम आल्सो. It was only some adults, such as the new teacher and his science teacher's wife, who displayed intolerance. Intolerance मतलब बर्दाश्त करने वाली सीमा. Both of them were later persuaded to change their outlook. By the end of the story, they have to change their outlook, their thinking. Abdul Kalam also mentions the sense of pride he feels at having earned his own money for the first time at the age of 8. That means in those days, people were not very rich, so he has earned his first earning at the age of 8, and his decision to leave small town Rameshwaram to study at the district headquarters at Ramanathapuram means he was born in Rameshwaram, and for further studies, for higher studies, he went to Ramanathapuram. Now we'll see the summary. Abdul Kalam was born in the middle class Tamil family in an island town Rameshwaram in the erstwhile Madras state, which is in Madras. Rameshwaram is in Madras. He was born in Tamil family. One of many children, he was a short boy with rather undistinguished looks. थोड़े से different looks थे, अच्छा नहीं दिखता था कहते थे लोग. ठीक है. He inherited honesty and self-discipline from his father and a faith in goodness and deep kindness from his mother. Means two things he had received from his father, which was honesty and self-discipline, and he got goodness and deep kindness from his mother. Kalam's father Jaimuluddin was not rich. He did not have much formal education, but was wise and generous, was kind, was honest, was true to his words, or was true whatever he has done it. He led an austere life and avoided all inessential comforts and luxuries. मतलब he was not like that type of a person कि बहुत अमीरी में जिंदगी गुजारे. जितना उनके पास था उतने में ही he was satisfied. In 1939, when Kalam was 8 years old, the Second World War broke out. What happened? In 1939, Second World War was going on. There was a sudden demand for termite seeds in the market. What is termite? हल्दी. तो मार्केट में उस टाइम अचानक से उसकी बहुत डिमांड होने लगी. वैसे हल्दी बहुत मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट के लिए भी बहुत लाभदायक होती है, तो इट वॉज देयर इन डिमांड. कलाम कलेक्टेड एंड सोल्ड टर्माइट सीड्स टू अ शॉप ऑन मॉस्क स्ट्रीट. A day's collection fetched him 1 anna. In those times there were 1 पैसा, 1 पैसा, 2 पैसा, 3 पैसा होता था. तो उन्होंने क्या कमाया था? 1 anna. But soon India was forced to join the alien aligned forces and a state of emergency was declared. जैसे एक तरीके से आप अभी कह सकते हो जैसे लॉकडाउन हो गया था, एकदम कोई बाहर नहीं निकल सकता था, कोई इधर उधर जा नहीं सकता था. In the same manner this thing was there. The railway suspended the stopping of trains at Rameshwaram station, and newspapers had to be bundled and thrown out from the moving train on the Rameshwaram road between Rameshwaram and Dhanuskodi. मतलब ट्रेन को भी उस स्टेशन पे रुकने की परमिशन नहीं थी, तो क्या करते थे, मूविंग ट्रेन में ही वो न्यूज़पेपर के बंडल्स थ्रो करते थे. एंड इट वाज बिटवीन रामेश्वरपुरम एंड Dhanduskodi. Kalam helped his cousin Samuddin, who distributed newspapers in Rameshwaram, to catch the bundles. This is how he earned his first wages. He earned his first salary, you can say. Kalam's childhood friends were Ramanatha Sastri, Vindan, and Shiva Prakrashan. All of them were from Orthodox Hindu Brahmin families. But the boys did not feel different from each other due to their different religious background. Okay, because of their religious background, उन लोग अपना ज़्यादा difference नहीं समझते थे. During the annual Sri Sita Rama Kalyanam ceremony, Kalam's family arranged boat to carry idols of the Lord from the temple to the marriage site. Means he arranged the boats to carry idols and the Lord from the temple. Means जो मूर्तियाँ थी वो सब उस पे मैरिज साइट पे भेजी गई. Kalam's mother often told the children bedtime stories from the Ramayana and the life of the prophets. और उसकी मदर जो थी सोते समय छोटे बच्चों को जैसे स्टोरी सुना के सुलाया जाता है. In the same way it happened. When Kalam was in the 5th standard at the Rameshwaram elementary school, a new teacher came to the class. Kalam sat in front of the row with Ramanatha Sastri, who wore the scarched thread. Kalam wore a cap as worn by Muslims. मतलब उन्होंने कोई डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं था कि वो मुस्लिम है वो हिंदू है, वो लोग सब एक दूसरे की चीज़ों को यूज़ करते थे. The new teacher sent Kalam to the back row because he could not bear to see Hindu priest's son sitting with a Muslim boy. Ramananda Shastri and Kalam were greatly saddened at this treatment. क्योंकि वो टीचर का क्या थॉट था कि वो लो कैटेगरी का तो उसको पीछे बैठा, जैसे पुराने टाइम में होता था कि जो लो कैटेगरी के होते थे उनको पीछे बिठाया जाता था या नहीं भी बिठाया जाता था, और हाई क्लास के लोगों को आगे बिठाया जाता, और हिंदू मुस्लिम को साथ साथ नहीं बैठाया जाता था. When they went home, they told their respective parents about the incident. Ramananda's father, Lakshmana Shastri, told the teacher not to spread social inequality and communal intolerance. मतलब उन्होंने फिर जाके टीचर को समझाया कि इनइक्वालिटी के बारे में या गलत बातें सोसाइटी में बच्चों को ना सिखाएं. He asked the teacher to apologize or quit the school and the island. The teacher regretted his behavior and apologized. Kalam's science teacher, Iyer, was a progressive thinker with a very conservative wife. Conservative में बहुत अंदर बहुत थोड़ा सा सोचना, जिसे कहते हैं ना छोटी सोच वाले. Once he invited Kalam home for a meal. His wife refused to serve Kalam in her ritually pure kitchen as he was Muslim. क्योंकि वो छोटे सोच की थी तो उन्होंने किचन में आने के लिए मना कर दिया. So Mr. Iyer served Kalam himself and ate with him while his wife watched them from behind the door. Mr. Iyer invited Kalam for dinner again the next weekend. Now वो दोनों तो साथ में खाना खाते थे, लेकिन उनकी बीवी क्योंकि छोटी सोच रखने वाली लेडी थी तो वो पीछे से खड़े होकर ही देख रही थी. This time round, Mrs. Iyer took Kalam inside her kitchen and served him food. Now what happened second time? The thought of the lady was changed. Now she was happy to bring Kalam in the kitchen. Now we will see the significant stages in the narrative. Kalam was born into a middle-class Tamil family of a moderate means. He was born in a family. His father wasn't wealthy and well educated, but had wisdom and generosity of spirit. Kalam picked up honesty and self-discipline from him. ठीक है, he picked up self-discipline from him and goodness and kindness, as I have told you earlier also, that from his mother. Means कुछ चीज़ें हमारे पेरेंट्स की हमारे अंदर आ जाती हैं. There were not any luxuries but all necessities were provided for. मतलब ज़रूरी नहीं कि बहुत दिखाना कि हम बहुत पैसे वाले हैं, फालतू चीज़ें भी घर में रहती. नो, हाँ, लेकिन उतनी चीज़ें ज़रूर थी जितनी उनको ज़रूरत थी. सेकेंड पॉइंट, the second world war brought changes into the small town. उसका इफेक्ट और जो सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर का वो था वो सब वहाँ पे आ गया था. Though the war did not affect Rameshwaram directly, it brought opportunities for the young boy to make money. First by collecting termite seeds and then by helping his cousin in collecting newspapers bundles. क्योंकि उस टाइम जैसे हम लॉकडाउन जैसा हो गया था, कोई कहीं नहीं निकल सकता है या कुछ रूल्स रेगुलेशंस हो जाते हैं, तो उसकी वजह से एवरीथिंग वाज नॉट ओके. सो एट दिस मोमेंट कलाम गॉट द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू अर्न मनी. थर्ड पॉइंट, Kalam witnessed close Hindu-Muslim relations throughout his childhood. Means उस टाइम जबकि लड़ाई हिंदू मुस्लिम को लेके बहुत ज़्यादा होने लगी थी, but in his childhood they have not differentiated between Hindu and Muslims. His closest friends were from Orthodox Hindu Brahmin families. ठीक है, क्योंकि अब्दुल कलाम तो मुस्लिम थे. His own family helped in carrying out Hindu ceremonies. When a teacher tried to separate him and his friend in the class on the basis of religion, his friend's father, the high priest of Rameshwaram temple, intervened and asked the teacher not to spread the poison of communal intolerance. Means इसमें क्या दिखाया है कि क्या कहते हैं, एक टीचर ने कोशिश की हिंदू मुस्लिम को अलग करने की, डिस्क्रिमिनेट किया, लेकिन the father of the boy of his friend had came and talked to the teacher to apologize for doing what she has done. Kalam's science teacher accepts to break social barriers. Like any small town of time, Rameshwaram had rigid segregation of social group. वहाँ क्योंकि अभी भी देखिए जैसे जो बहुत बैकवर्ड लोग हैं वो अभी भी कुछ चीज़ों को अभी भी मानते हैं कि हिंदू से अलग रहो, मुस्लिम से अलग रहो, या कहते हैं कि टेक्नोलॉजी को नहीं लेना है. उसी तरीके से कुछ चीज़ें, क्योंकि वो बैकवर्ड एरिया था, वो चीज़ों को मानते थे. डिस्पाइट हिज वाइफ्स इनिशियल शॉक, द साइंस टीचर इन्वाइटेड हिज मुस्लिम पीपल टू डाइन इन द किचन, टू कम इनसाइड द किचन. His wife soon began following his example. As I have told you, in the second coming of Kalam to his house for dinner, now she allowed Kalam to come inside the kitchen. Next point, Kalam decides to go to Ramanathapuram for further studies. When India's independence was imminent, Kalam asked for permission to move to the district headquarters for further studies. His mother was hesitant. Hesitant means वो हिचकिचा रही थी क्योंकि बहुत क्रूशल टाइम चल रहा था, लड़ाई झगड़े चल रहे थे, तो वो डर रही थी उसको भेजने के लिए. As any mother would be when her child is leaving home. But his father quoted the poet Khalil Gibran, comparing children to birds that have to leave the nest one day. मतलब उन्होंने एक एग्जाम्पल लिया किसका, खलील गिब्रान का, कि कभी ना कभी एक चिड़िया को अपना घोंसला छोड़ के जाना होता है आगे के लिए. उसी तरीके से कभी ना कभी हमारे बच्चों को भी बाहर जाना होता है आगे तरक्की करने के लिए. कलाम्स रिकॉल these incidents because they influenced him greatly and made him the widely loved and respected scientist and visionary to grow up to be. Now here, because he went outside, he studied further, and as we know, he is considered as a missile man. अगर वो गांव से बाहर नहीं जाते या रामेश्वरमपुरम से बाहर नहीं जाते तो क्या वो इतनी तरक्की कर पाते? आई डोंट थिंक सो, never. But to earn, you can say, to get better opportunities, you can say, of a better future, वन अगर आपके एरिया में या आप जहाँ रहते हो वहाँ पे वो फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं है तो यू हैव टू मूव आउट for the better future. I hope you have understood. Please do like, share, and comment on my channel, Mahi English Classes. Thank you.